Hi everybody, so we are going to see the video of recrystallization of acetanilide. So let's look at the video.
So guys, this is the second part of the lab today. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to recrystallize and provide the acetanil. So actually the purity of this one is not good, so it's about 80%. And what I'm trying to do is I'm going to see how much pure compound I have over here. So basically I'm going to have this half gram here. I'm going to add it to my flask. So basically, I have half gram of this amount here. It is according to what we have over here. So I'm going to dissolve the compound uh, to the suitable solvent. And basically, according to our investigation about what is the good crystallization solvent, we find water is the best crystallization solvent. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to uh, add the least amount of water, the small amount of water which is going to be dissolve this compound while I put it in the hot plate. So I'm going to start say with 15 ml. So this is about 15 ml of water. And as you can see here, my compound is not dissolving at all in water. So let's see if I put it in the hot plate. So don't forget to put your uh, molding chips over here. So hopefully you can see it. So I have to wait until it will get hot a little bit and it will dissolve. Let's see how long this will take. And of course, if you need more water, you can add more water. What I'm going to see here is just make sure it will dissolve in this quantity first before I add any more of water. So in half gram, I added about 15 ml of water.
So I'm going to make this a little bit faster here until it will dissolve.
So as you can see, by time it is dissolving, right? So so it seems like it is really dissolving, and whatever left here could be impurities. So this is basically impurities here. So my compound is dissolving very good, and what you see over here is the impurities. So impurities looks like brown color. Okay, perfect. So our compound is dissolving completely, and you have some kind of impurities over here which is not going to dissolve, and it's making sense. Okay, The other thing which you can use for decolorization. So basically, if your compound is uh, is not uh, is not colorless and you need to remove the color, what you should do is you add some charcoal. So basically, I will put here this here, and I have here activated carbon, which is charcoal. So basically, charcoal is going to absorb in the surface of the particles, is going to absorb the impurities and it's going to absorb the color. So it's kind of bleaching, you can call it bleaching. It will take the color if there is any color over here. So basically, I'm going to add some. When you add some, just make sure it is cooling down because it might just boiling up, boiling out. So I'm just going to carefully add some here. Okay. So I don't care actually because I know my compound is dissolving here. So my compound is dissolving. So the next step which I should do is I should filter this solution by using this filter paper. I have to filter this by using filter paper. So what I have here is a funnel and conical flask. What I have to do here is putting this filter paper over here. The way in which you fold the filter paper is as following. You can just put it like this and like this. Like this. Like this. You're just folding it out like this. Okay. And the reason why you fold it out like this is because you need to have a good surface on the funnel over here. Okay. Okay. So basically, the way in which you are going to filter it, it's better to filter it while it is on the hot plate. So what I mean here is you filter on hot. So means you are going to put some water over here and some water over here. The reason of doing this, guys, is because if you put this directly to here, this might be a little bit cooling to room temperature, so your compound might precipitate to the filter paper. But if you have everything in hot system, you are not sure your compound is not going to get participate as precipitating in the filter paper. So everything is going to be hot. Filtration is going to be on hot system. So by this way, you are going to guarantee everything is going to go down over here. Okay, so now I'm going to add my compound to the hot filtration system. So I added everything over here. You can, of course, wash it and put it back. So if you can see, all the impurities and charcoal is going to be here while your compound is coming down over here. So you can see this solution is everything is dissolving. And what we have to do is we have to cool down this solution. So basically you can leave it at room temperature, so the solid is going to go down. Or you can speed up this kind of crystallization by adding it in the ice bath. So because of our time, I'm going to just put it in the ice over here. But to get actually good build crystallized unit, you have to leave it overnight and have the temperature go down gradually. But just in our case, I'm going to get this as soon as I can. So what I have to do is I put it in ice for a few minutes. Okay. Sometimes, not for this one, but for the other stuff also, you might need to scratch the glass to initiate a particle uh, of crystal, and this is going to come first. So let me show you how can we do it. It's really interesting to do this, and hopefully we can record this on the camera. So let's look at what's going to happen here. So I have here a clear solution, and see what if I scratch this and see what will happen. You guys see this? You guys see this? This is kind of crystal which is coming out. See the crystal? Crystal is forming here. So basically, scratching over here is going to initiate the crystal to come out. Okay? So basically, you can see how beautiful the crystal is here. And hopefully you can see it over here, it's shining actually. So basically, this is the crystal of purified uh, compound. So the next question is, how can you separate this? Basically, you are going to separate this by using a vacuum filtration. So just remember, this is called gravity filtration. And here is the vacuum filtration. Let me show you what I have here. I have here a funnel which has a vacuum line to the vacuum pump. And here I have my filter paper. So I have a filter paper over here. I just put it over here. So this is kind of vacuum system. So this is a vacuum system. So I will turn this on. So I have vacuum over here. Okay. And now I'm going to put my compound. Crystal. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to wait until it will dry out because it is wet with water. So I'm going to wait until it will dry out. And basically, after we do this, you have to calculate this guy. So this is the percent of recovery. It is the mass of the recrystallized compound, which is this one, divided by the crude compound, which we have it over here, the amount which you start with. And this is going to give you the percentage of recovery. Okay guys, I'm going to, because this is going to take some time to know how much it is, I'm going to wait a little bit